危ねえ、これじゃねえわ。カバーニが結構決めんだよな。ジルー、コンカだけか。あと何つけりゃいいんだろうな。ミドルスルーパス。ミドルいるかな。こいつはミドル持ってんのか。こいつもミドル持ってんだな。カバーに、こいつもちろんミドルあるだろうから、ジルーにミドルつけるか。1091か。一応10も上げてんだもんね。押しもへんがな、ちょっとな。12も上げてんだもんな。プーちょっと微妙な。ドリブル上げなくていいか。これはこれでいいかな。お前はちょっと落ち着け。 食うよ。あ、シムヘンとコラでいいかな。シムヘンとコラでいいや。
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. No other club feels like Boca, no ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. The action has already started.
めちゃくちゃ俺よりも回線やばそうだな。無線かな。
The waits had become maddening for Argentina fans. 20. Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defense saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Very
cleverly provided the return ball there. Made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Roberto Carlos is in a really good position out wide. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. And now a sudden chance to counter. More and more pressure on the ball here. He's found a way through. Messi. Beckenbauer. And he's quick to snatch it back. A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Ball's gone out of play. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Roberto Carlos. Doué. Look, movement creates more options. And that was really sharply done. Crossed it again. Brilliantly cut out. Bastoni getting this one clear. Yeah, this kind of bold running will... It's a mighty effort! That's just playing it safe and simple. Boca Juniors are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Collier. Xabi Alonso. Roberto Carlos still... Oh,
yeah.
No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
White is looking to influence the game from out wide. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xavi Alonso. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Xavi Alonso.
Yeah.
He won't be happy with that one. Collar receives it in a good position here. Real chance! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. Tar can get it clear.
Yeah.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Xavi Alonso gets a foot in here, and the counter is on.
Yeah, マジかよ。
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos couldn't squeeze it through.
Yeah.
Messi is onto it in a flash.
Boca Juniors really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Osimhen, lovely bit of skill. Gets into some space. Balls, up he goes!
うわー、マジか。
And he's heaved it away.
ドゥエのヘッド。
And that
やばい、
interception
よっしゃ、
was
危ね
most
ー。
necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Doué. And he's intervened well
や
there.
ばい。
Oh, no question, that's a foul.
相手、あんまメンツ揃ってない系かな。
Beckenbauer. Pedri. Now White. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Goes forward. Now he's off and running. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Boca Juniors
ちょっと
lead
課金してんの
by
かな。
1 goal to 0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Ribéry. He's played it long. Great defending, strong and determined. Do it. And it's Roberto Carlos. Do it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of...
決めろよ。わあ、マジかお前。
Oh, he's been caught napping. Played it again.
これ決めろ。
Terrific header.
素晴らしい。
And there's the goal they've been
ド
looking
ン
for.
ピシャ。
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Boca Juniors
Yeah,
are
but
doing
Coras,
very
yeah, no.
nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Dumfries.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Tar tries to clear. He's looking to set free a
わあ、
runner.
マジかよお前。
Nakata. Chouameni. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dumfries. Quick look, then plays it in.
ダメか。
Bastoni is there, and he can get that clear.
いや、なんだそれ。
That is expertly dealt with.
欲しい。
Nakata. Chouameni. Mbappe. That's a throw. Do it. Clips it so gently. And he's onside.
いや
Well seen. Saw that coming. Can he finish?
ー、マジか。
Nakata. And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Edmilson. Dumfries. Oh, it's played into the end. He's got
あ
tall.
あ、惜しい。
Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
完全に抑え込んでるな。クロス13対1。
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número
So,
24.
time for changes
Número
on both sides,
45.
actually.
Número 22. Número 20.
White.
Número 15.
Chouameni.
Entran. Número 11. Número 19. Número 10.
Into the last quarter of an
Número
hour.
21. Número
Messi
16.
will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
おい。
He's going to be disappointed with
何
that.
それ。
Guti, he is through here. Danger averted for now. Vieira.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's gone loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, nice one too, very nice.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And it's Azar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Big header!
おお、
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
入りそうだっ
is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard. Oh, he's defended
that's
very well against those tricky feet. White did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's shifting through the gears here. Beckham. Chouameni. Messi. Oh, he's found him in space.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo
He expected better,
reglamentario.
and so did he. And we're done. Boca Juniors are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction.
まあそうだよな。シアラあんま使ってねえな。どうしよっかな。サネッティとロベカルにしてコレルとカバーニかコレルとカバーニとかちょっとムシアラ使って
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description really. This is just another ordinary day though in the life of the Boca Nation.
マジかよ。
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Can he put it away?
うわ
Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Boca Juniors finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Dumfries.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Zanetti. Dumfries. Zanetti. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
うわ、決めとけよ、お前。
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's burst through. Neymar. It's Neymar!
危ねえ。
Musiala can get it clear. Oh, what has happened here? Musiala did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to
よしよしよ
compromise.
しよし。
Zanetti.
決めろー、頼むよー。あー、バカお前。なんで反応しないの？
And he was quick to react.
バカー。
Neuer is the team's great visionary. Looking for the runner. Dumfries is in a really good
や
position
ばいよ、
out
お
wide.
前。そこは頼
Really
むわ。
disappointed with that. Pinches it off
あー、
him.
バカかよ。
Boca Juniors are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This can he finish? You've got to be quick to recover this. Dumfries.
Boca Juniors are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Zanetti. Cavani. Now
うわー、
here's the
ダメだ。
delivery. Costa Curta. Taken back almost at once. Dumfries. Zanetti.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Over to the other side. And it's Gnabry. And here's Torres. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really...
Hits one! Passing is crisp and sharp. Half an hour played now. Xavi Alonso.
バカか、お前。
Yeah, he's fouled him
危ね
there.
え。
Not the most accurate pass. Collier. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's their second corner of the game.
Yeah.
And again. No, he didn't quite meet
う
it
ん、
right.
惜しいな。
Oh, that's a key interception. Musiala. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Cavani. Great work on the overlap.
That's good play from him.
いや、ダメか。
Boca Juniors truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
なんじゃそりゃ、お前。
And here's Gnabry. Fernando Torres. Decent hit!
危ね
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Olise goes short. And a shot! And one more try! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now.
お前頼むわ、マジで。
And that's been won straight back. Zanetti. Could move up a gear here. That's a nicely weighted pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
It's a mighty
よっしゃー。
effort. It's there. They have
バレット炸裂。
an equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
いや
And the first 45 minutes are up. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Dumfries.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises
あ
hope.
ー追いつけねえか。
Musiala,
おい
Darren Fletcher, Roberto Carlos. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And Ed Nielsen. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos floated up and over.
Well, it's a
Yes,
move
yes,
of great
yes,
promise,
yes.
but will it really prove productive?
Goes in
もう
for
決め
the
ちゃえよ。あ
firm header just
あ
off
惜しい
target.
な。
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
「カバーに変えようかな。
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Número 24. Número 42. Entran número 11. Número 19. Número
Dumfries
21.
is always looking to play quality balls. That has been slung wide. Looking here to chip it
い
through.
や
And he's there to retrieve it. Played out to the right.
ーいやーマジか
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And he's certainly onside here. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. And here's Giroud,
マジかよ
driving forward.
だ
That
るい
looks a good ball
わ
through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Heads it!
危な
Tries to get it clear. Zanetti. That has been
La
cut
cantidad
short.
de espectadores de este
But
partido.
Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Footballing width usually identifies...
Terrific header!
これで点取られたらもったいねえ
Still
な
no joy.
How hard can it be to time a jump with the right contact? It's not that difficult, is it?
He's intervened well there.
うわマジかよ。うわ
Neymar, and that interception
Nice.
was most
Yeah.
necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Azar. Oh, good read.
いやマジ
He read
か
that
お前
really well and stopped it.
お前どこ出してんだよ。
Neymar.
ああ
Shot at goal! It's loose
お前
now.
責
They want
任
to get
出
it
すな
back.
よ。
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
That's a modern defender's
Yes,
instinct
yes.
from a modern coach's
うわや
mindset.
ば。
Fernando Torres, given the lift of his goal.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. That's just playing it safe and simple.
お前なんだよ。
Wasn't too happy to take that back. Now it's Giroud. Boca Juniors, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Dumfries.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
うーん。ちょっと攻撃的にいくか。
Costa Corta. And it's Figo.
よっし
Fullback is
ゃ
in acres of space here.
マジか。や
Juniors
ば。
merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
オッケー。
Now it's Drogba. Figo. He's shifting through the gears here.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch
Ah,
to
maji ka, omae.
finish that off.
And that's been intercepted.
Yeah.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Giroud. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The
お前
great
どこ出
escape.
してんだよ。
He is just caressing the ball. Fletcher. Shapes to shoot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was
よ
lacking.
し。
And it's Zanetti. Early ball.
ダメか。
Well,
Good.
both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for
Se van a
one last
jugar
fling.
2 minutos de compensación.
やべ
Oh,
え。
that was never going to make it. That is a little undercooked. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Hazard.
決めろーっしゃー。カン。ジル
This could well be it.
ー。よし。勝った。
And that's that. So the
Well,
winners
then,
bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have
Yokatta,
done,
paforarete
but they were
katte.
having none of that. Boca Juniors leave it late. But in the
パフル返していけばよかった
end, it
な
was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me.
右
That
が
brings
圧
us
倒
to the
的
end
に
of
多
our
いな。
coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
ギリギリだな、やっぱ3に行くと。あ、君比がいたんだよな。そういえばどうすっかな俺。アルベルティーニ結構シュート入るんだよな。こいつもういいかな。もうちょっと使ってみたい気はあるんだけど。もうちょっと置いとこう。デューンフレースが調子普通か。どうしようかな。カバーニとブログが
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. No other club feels like Boca, no ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Yeah, let's go.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game, Ronaldinho. He looks one way and passes the other. Unconventional and cheeky, but always, always an enjoyable watch.
Yeah, he's playing beach football on the grandest stage of all.
The entertainer. Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ronaldinho. Mbappe. Doué. Great ball if he can get there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Doué. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
ドリブルが下手すぎてやばいな。
Xabi Alonso.
ああ、そっちじゃねえよ。
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ernest. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. So we're still where we started right now.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Rijkaard. Can he get onto this?
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Alonso. Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Yeah.
Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard. Edmilson.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Azarに行っちゃったか。
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum and they're set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Gravenberg makes the interception. Doué. Doué going face-to-face with his great rival.
決めろ。
And he was
Yeah,
on
we'll see.
to it. Ernest. Oh, good-looking ball. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he gets rid in a hurry. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Now it's Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what a mistake!
And
he's quick to get it clear again. Araujo. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He is just caressing the ball.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a
もう
modern
決めろ
coach's
よ。
mindset.
あー惜しい。
Firm header just off target.
He did so well
もう
there.
この
It's just a
形し
shame
か
about
無
the
理だ。
accuracy.
Boca Juniors with their first corner, the first in the game for either
もう
side
ちょっと
actually.
ドリブルが使えればな。
He rises!
いやーマジで惜しいわ。
Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And here's Hullet. Mbappe. Here, big
やば。
chance.
オフサイ
Pirlo gets flagged offside. Engages and forces him off the
Se
ball.
agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive.
いやーマ
The
ジ
type
かよ。
of
お
move
前
to
あー
please
自
any
分に
coach.
当たっちゃったよ。
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
うーん
Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Boca Juniors worked the aerial route pretty well, even if it is predictable and a bit one-dimensional. So I'd expect less of that and a bit more variation from here.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we are back underway.
Boca
Back on my-
Juniors are
gonna-
probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Very nicely done. Roberto Carlos.
素晴らし
Terrific
い。いや
header. Firm header just off target.
いい突破からのクロスだったんだけど
What a
な。
good effort.
ヘディングもぴったりだったのに。ボールキープまあまあ上げてんだな。ドリブルの高さがあんま生かせてないんだよな。いや
初見です。
こんばんは。イーフト好きそうですね、名前が。ジルー入れて、いや、ジルーとホラーで。
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 20.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Cavani. Número 11. Número 21. Entran. Número
Ed
10.
Nielsen
Número
getting
19.
too much time on the ball here. That is good
24.
pressing.
Número 8.
And it's Hullet. It's Roberto Carlos.
いやー、マジか。
Pirlo. Hullet.
また抜かれたよ。
Pirlo. It's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Ronaldinho. Moved on forwards. Collar looks to get on the end of this. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Hullet.
これは来たんじゃない？
Chance for the
う
header!
わー、マジか。
It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Boca Juniors really putting a few chances together here.
Super save
Taking
だな。
one can only add to such good momentum now.
きついな、これは。
All he needs to do is to place this between the
コーナーでそ
goalposts
ろそろ決
and
めたい
basically
な。
let them attack it.
Oh, what a
よっしゃー、やっと来た。
no space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good
バレッ
finish.
トいれ
I
ば
think he'll go away
確
feeling
実に
pretty
当てれ
good
るから
about
な。
that one.
コーナーだったら。
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago. Already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
この1点は大
Boca
きい。
Juniors have taken the lead.
いや
Listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here. That's what has to be done now. No question
ー、いや、マ
about
ジ
it.
か。
Oh,
That's
that's
got the-
ambitious. Gave it a go, but
Missed
off
that.
target.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
よし。あ、バカ追いつけ。あ
That's the throw. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Nesta. Boca Juniors do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's a sweet
ー、よ
ball
しよ
that.
しよしよしよ
Collar,
しよし。
and it's Roberto Carlos.
あ
Goalkeeper's ball.
あ、
Well, they
悪
could
くは
break
ない。
here.
クレマしませんか？
Some resolute
ク
defending
レもし
there.
ます。
For a moment you felt that was
いいですよ。
going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's a sharp little ball here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, what about a counter-attack? No, that's been intercepted.
Milan really are
ユー
showing
フトメッ
all
チャー
the
さん強そうだ
necessary
な。
urgency, but it's potency they need.
ユーフトメッチャーさん DB1 ですか？
Figo. Figo crosses.
まだビビさんのペーペーですが、よろしくお願いします。ニコニコ。
Boca Juniors couldn't really
デビュー1行ったことないってことですか？
Not a trickle
い
is getting through.
同じじゃないですか、
And
僕
that's
と。
aimed in. Oh, smashing header. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Figo providing an outlet on that flank.
デビュー1行ったことないってことですもんね。
This time, surely.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable match.
決めろ。
Climbs up big. Oh, just couldn't turn it
もう
in.
絶
Though that
対
was
あります。
And there were
あ、あ
several
る。
options in the box
やっぱり
to pick out.
That looks a cracking ball.
僕下手なんでお願いします。デビュー1絶
今は
対い
ビビさん
けないんで。
です。
今はね、
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that.
まだ始まったばっかだもんね。
First to this.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
I thought it was going to happen then.
ガチ
How
あ、
many
てかま
more
だ1点し
chances
か取
can
って
they
なかったのか。
realistically expect now?
デビュー1か。
Heads it!
猛者だな、じゃあ。
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's managed to gift it back. Giroud.
1600いくつぐらいが最高なんで、レート。
Well, that was tense. Boy, that
ディ
was
ビニに行
tense.
った瞬間マジで勝てなくなるんだよ
By
な。
the game's only goal. Collar picking up the man of the match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them. They upped their game in the end.
これパスワードって作んなくても大丈夫ですかね。
大丈夫です。
はい。対戦部屋設定、怪我あり、エンジョンス PK なし5人。スカイランド。
少しお待ちを。
はい。フェアボート8。
ゴレル怖いですね。
こら強いっすよね。どうしようかなこれ。1、2、3、4。どれぐらい上げても意味ねえかな。ちょっとトイレ行ってこい。
よろしくお願いしますニコニコ。
よし。お願いします。ちょっと待ってよ。これは使用人数可能。どうなんだろう。ディビワンの何位ぐらいなんだろうな。星無辺とマサール。
この試合で予想してみてください。は
ーい。この試合でめっちゃ強い人なのかな。やば。怖いわ。
さすがにそんな強くないですしょう。
3桁とかはさすがにないぐらいな。まあでもそれでも俺からしたら超やばいぐらい強いけどな。
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
No other club feels like Boca, no ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Dumfries. And smartly reclaimed. good pressing, squeezing the play. Neuer sends that a long way. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows. And the shots!
Yeah. 危ない。
Japan with the corner, they're first. Messi plays it short. And that's a foul, free kick's been given. Araujo. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Collier. Punched away.
Yeah.
He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Yaya Toure. Boca Juniors yet to have an attempt on goal. Well, that is one way to stop him. Osimhen absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game. He's hits one! Goal! Japan!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Zanetti.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bellingham, and it's Hullet. Yaya Toure. And Araujo. Yaya Toure. Japan, terrific header! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Xavi Alonso. The fullback is in acres of space here. Ribery. Bellingham. That's Toure. Messi looking to run onto it. Got a shot away! It is a fantastic goal! About as smooth as it gets! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Yeah.
Japan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Schneider. Boca Juniors are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Now it's Bale. Bellingham. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Messi. And he's onside. Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. Bellingham finds himself offside. Schneider. And it's Xabi Alonso. Osimhen! Osimhen! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And it's Bale. Messi. Can he finish?
やば。
And it's there!
めっ
And
ちゃ
they're
簡
at it
単に
again in double quick
崩さ
time.
れたな。
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's had it taken off him. Well, played right into his path. He's had a shot! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here. Here we go again.
Boca Juniors now need to set about their task very professionally. If they do, then the chances will come, and from there, the focus will zoom in on their finishing.
Messi. And he's had a hit! And that's why.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Yaya Toure. Bellingham. Messi, he's picked his way through. Tries a shot! And it's in! And so clear that one side
Give upしますね。
much better. The scoreline entirely
ダメだこれ
justified.
は。
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact
10
it's
点
so
ぐらい取られそう。
one-sided now is getting scary.
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。どんくらいなんだろうな。あれ、対戦部屋。DB1 の1000位か。やばいわ。完全な猛者だ。よく DB1 とかいけるよな。しかしアドバンススキルトレーニング。
よかったらまたやりましょう。絵文字押す。
はーい。もうちょっと強くなったらお願いします。これ取っとかないとな。あら、これか。 ラボーナ来たか。ヘッダー来たか。ラボーナね。あ、そっか、こいつ特殊にしたんだ。全く使ってなかったな。ラボーナ誰かにつけちゃおうかな。ラボーナ足札。エアバトルもヘッダーもあるし、インターセプトもつけたし、いや、こいつにつけちゃう。もうちょっとだけやろうかな。お前どうしたんだよ。ドゥエとフリート絶好調か。君比どうしようかな。フリートフォワードで使おうかな。フリートフォワードで使って、でも決定力あんまないんだよなこれ。
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. It adds to a massive sense of occasion.
Yeah,
We have already started here.
we'll see.
And he's straight offside. Dumfries. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Ederson. He's got great technique, Peter, and for a goalkeeper, he's got the passing range of a top-class midfielder.
Yeah.
I think his team will be looking to use him as a foundation from which to build both sustained spells of possession as well as quick counter-attacks. He's got a phenomenal left foot.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Ricky Puig. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Boca Juniors getting forward at times, but achieving little of substance. He's a sharp little ball here. They get a throw in. Roberto Carlos. Vieira. For Xavi Alonso. Passes short.
Yeah, that's tough defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Doué.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Ricky Puig. Short changes him with that pass. Haaland. Dumfries defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
浮かせりゃよかった。
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Stood up well to him there. Doué, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's an errant pass. Mitoma. It's Kimmich. Trippier. Throw in. Kimmich. Beckenbauer. And Marquinhos. Kimmich. Rudiger. Here's Ricky Puig. Ricky Puig. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Ricky Puig really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Roberto Carlos. Doing
Masz
looking to
gaja.
get on the end of this. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Xavi Alonso. Vieira.
うわ
It's a really well measured ball. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Yeah,
Beckenbauer
damn it,
attempts a
God.
clearance.
決めろーダメかバレてないしな
Mitoma. And it's Messi. Trippier.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Haaland.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Yeah.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
やっ
Well, the
ちゃ
idea
っ
was a
た
good
か
one. The execution of it, not quite
意味
so.
わかんねえ
The
こと言
movement
っ
was
た
good,
な
but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Hullet. Messi. Kimmich. Passing is crisp and sharp. Dumfries is looking to influence the game from out wide. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Messi. Driving on and making good progress. Chance to shoot now!
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping
いや
back
ダメ
anymore.
And
か
that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Kimmich. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
決めろー
Boom, header just off target.
惜しい
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He gets big.
いやーお前決めろよ
Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Boca Juniors really are in the
なんで決めない
ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
ちょっと連勝かかってんだから
Mitoma. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
は
Not the most accurate pass. And it's Roberto Carlos. And he was alert to it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Can he get onto this?
When it's delivered
Yeah.
early like that, defenders just can't get
まあ
themselves
ズエ
set.
だもんな 届いてればあったな。
Rijkaard. Aim forwards. Kimmich plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Almost 75 minutes on the clock
いや
now.
ー、マジかよ。
Very nicely done. Fiddles it through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And reclaimed it in a trice. And they've switched it over to the other side. Beckenbauer. Trippier. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Haaland.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Beckenbauer. Now Trippier.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Can he latch on to this? Oh, sweet feet. Ricky Puig.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
いやー、マジか。
Rudiger. 1 minute to add, according to the board.
Boca Juniors are totally dominant in the...
The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
에この人 DB1 マジか。運良かったのかな。 DB1 じゃん、やば。
調子出てきたっぽいですね。
ああ。でもさっきフレマでディビーチの一つやってめちゃくちゃボコられましたね。5点取られてギブしましたけど、ディビーチの繊維の人ともうスイスイ点取られてましたよ。ドゥエットドログバコラを入れた方がいいな、やっぱり。ああ、でもジルー好調か。ジルーでいいや。
それはイリリビ2だと結構差があると思うので、フレマを申し込んできた人の性格が悪いだけですしょう。
それはギリディビーだと結構差ありますよ。だからもう分かっててディビーチって言ってたんで、これはもうディビーチじゃ相当差があるだろうなとは思ったんですけど、一応やったらやっぱりって感じでしたね。まあでも向こうの人も、最初は俺がディビニ止まりとか多分知らなかったと思うんで、
差がありすぎるマッチングに学びはない、とマヤゲカのおっちゃんも言ってた。見ればなんとなくわかります。
見ればなんとなくわかるか。そもそもディビジョン制なくしてほしいな。
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated.
でもディビジョン制なくしたらレート700の人とレート300の人とかが当たるのもあんまじゃそれ良くないってことか。
This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description really. This is just another ordinary day though in the life of the Boca Nation.
If you're
just joining us, we are already on the way. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper.
昨日ユダペさんの企画はどうなったんですか。まあでも成功しないですよね、さすがにあれは。
And it's Rijkaard. Lahm. Doué. To Lahm. It's a sweet ball that. Oh, that's fabulous.
全部未達成でしたしょう。
全部未達成。まあレベルじゃ、特にユダペさんプレースタイル的に結構ドリブルサイドのコネコネ結構多用するから無理だよな、あれいきなりあんな動かしにくいのになったら。
You can never be short of runners into space as long as the
マジか
space
よ。
left behind
お、ナイ
is
ス。
filled.
Now it's Figo. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Figo. Kimmich
いや
deflected behind for a corner kick.
ー、当たっちゃったか。
Size really matters, and it's time
もう
to
これ
make
で
it
決めたい
matter
んだよ
now.
な。
It's a mighty
いや
Oh, not the best of headers.
ー、ガチ
I
か。
think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
あー。
And it's Barone.
おい
そりゃ12000円もかかった企画。簡単ではダメです。
あー、まあ確かに
Oh, can he get
間違い
onto
ない。
this? Doué. Lam. Passes short and sharp. And that is expertly dealt with. Ronaldinho. Boca Juniors have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. It's headed upfield. And he's had it nicked away. Ronaldinho. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Ronaldinho.
いやー、おいおいおいおい。
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pull it. Very nicely done. Kimmich. Interesting ball. Caught offside that time.
出てたか。
Romania look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as
やばか。
quickly as possible.
Ronaldinho. Maldini. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Edmilson. It's Kimmich. Gently done. Bigo looking to get on the end of this. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Giroud. And it's Hullet. Foot in. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Just 5 minutes left until the break.
いや
Oh, good read.
ー、
That
ナイ
was
ス。
well played, well stopped.
And here's Giroud.
いやー、ファールだろ。
Gets his pass away.
ガチか。
He is through here. And the shots!
危ね
Oh, the
ー。
ball's come loose here. And one more try.
危ね
And
ー。
again. And the ball's come loose here. Little pass back.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
And that has been clubbed away. The final
危なすぎ
seconds
た。
now. Ronaldinho. And he's managed to get rid. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. They've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Here we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
おーい、ガチ危な。
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Roberto Carlos. Turan. Rijkaard. And it's Azar. Pinches it off him. And here's Eto. There's the hit! That's a lovely, neat pass. Turan makes the interception. Vieira cuts it
やばい。
out.
これやばい。
Eto. And he's there to clear it. And it's Baron. They continue each to cancel the other out.
Romania have turned
Yeah.
up with a human blockade.
いや、今の
This
と
is
こ
top
取れそうだ
defense.
ったのにな。
Eto unable to make it happen for all
Wait.
his good intentions. Lam. Drogba looking to run onto it. Lam.
いやー、まあそっちじゃねえだろ。
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline,
Damn
it
it,
remains 0-0. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kimmich.
Oh, that was expansive and
Get
incisive.
the
The type of
play,
move
your
to
man.
please any coach.
シャビアロンス調子普通なんだな。いや、ロザリに止めよう。
Cambio en Boca Juniors.
Corner number 2 then.
Número 20. Entran número 16. Número
So,
21.
a reprieve for the time being.
Cambio.
And now they can spring out of defence. Figo.
いやー、めっちゃうまく入れ替わったんだけどな。
If they
今
want
フ
to
ィーゴ
counter,
が。
they could do with more speed.
That looks a cracking ball.
おお、
Danger averted for now.
前に蹴ってくれよ。
Ball's gone out of play. Has a look and plays it forward. Boca Juniors perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Hullet. Oh, shooting chance!
危な。
An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Lam looking for the runner. Spread neatly. Now
い
here's
や、
a
めっ
good
ちゃう
battle.
まく入れ替わった。
Bicep to
あー、なん
bicep.
か。合
Look,
ってなかっ
this is so
た。
frustrating. Passing without any end
あ、バ
product
カ。
is just passing time.
ダブダが出なかったわ。
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Azar. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Boca Juniors showing a good level of intensity at this stage.
Yeah.
They're calling on all their resources now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pass somewhat off target. Bellingham. Azar driving forwards. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
いやマジかお前意味ね
He has found the way through. Now it's Eto. Chance for the header.
助かっ
And
た
that's caused a worry or two.
Bullet certainly could have and should have made more of that.
カバーに入れとこう
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 10. Entran número 24. Número 7. Cavani. Número 8.
Quite squeezed that one through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Edmilson. Kimmich. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, nicely intercepted.
いやー惜しい
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last play.
Pullet.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
ダメだ
Lorenzo
クロ
Insigne.
スのゲージが良くなかったな今の
Rodri, well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got tall.
え
And that was the final act of
お
the
前それ
game.
決めろ
A
よ
nearly game until the very end. And it finishes 0-0.
なんで外
Frustration,
した
exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective.
カバーに
Either
かな
side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
De un niño con mochila verde.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
きついなデビさんは一回やめようそろそろやめます